Hello YouTube family, so welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something called the BRATZ challenge. So forgive me on this, by the way. I know BRATZ is spelled with a Z. For some reason my letterboard did not come with a Z, so it is spelled with an S. Please forgive me. Moving on, so if you guys have not heard of the BRATZ challenge, it is where you kind of take one of the BRATZ dolls. If you're familiar with the BRATZ dolls, they are dolls that came out in the early 2000s, kind of like to take over the Barbie line, and it almost worked, but not quite. The fashionista Barbies kind of like ruined it for the BRATZ doll line, and they're like dead and gone now, but they were a huge thing there for a while, and I know they were some of my favorite dolls. Like, they blew Barbies out of the water for me. I was all about Chloe and Jade. I thought they were the coolest things ever. So Chloe was officially my favorite. But being that Chloe has blonde hair and I look nothing like her, I figured that I would try for Jade and try and do some kind of look to match her. So that's basically the challenge, is that you want to make your eyes and your lips huge like a BRATZ doll and do your makeup like them. So these are the two pictures that I picked. It's the same doll, but I picked two different pictures so I can kind of combine them. That way, if it doesn't look exactly right, I kind of have a little bit of forgiveness area right there. So I like this one pretty well. I haven't seen anyone do this look. I've been looking actually just to make sure that no one was doing the looks that I wanted to do, because I wanted to do Chloe really bad. Chloe seems like the most popular doll that everyone has done. So I decided I would skip that one and just do Jade. So I found this picture and I liked that a lot. And kind of the whole point in it is just to like accentuate the eyes and the lips, make the eyes as big as possible, the lips as big as possible, and just do really soft doll-like features. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. I also have this picture right here. I know a lot of people are trying to do the outfits too, like the whole doll look. I cannot do that. I have dreadlocks. I have a very limited closet fashion area as far as BRATZ dolls clothing anyways. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing the outfit. I'm just going to try and get some of the hair down. At least I have a little bit of bangs, so that kind of works for me. So I'm just going to try and master one of these looks real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. Alright, you guys? I have really small eyes and really small lips, and the whole goal in this challenge is to make your eyes and your lips as big as possible. So this is going to be a real challenge for me. So I'm thinking I'm just going to drag my liner out lower than my lash line. Just bring it in, or out, I mean, down here. And then just fill it in with white so that it looks more like my eyeball, is what I've seen from some pictures. So I'm going to try that. Practice makes perfect, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and try and do that. So I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Okay, so we've got our primer potion on. Now I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit of what I'm doing a little bit better. So now that I've got you guys zoomed in, I'm going to jump into the James Charles palette. Of course, it's like a go-to for anything colorful for me, just because it has like everything in it. I think we want to do the blue eyeshadow look, because I don't really do blues that often, so I feel like this will kind of break me out of my comfort zone, which I like to do. I like to try new things. So we have these shades down here, obviously, and then I have this Fenty stick too, which I'm thinking I want to incorporate that in there somehow. So let's build up a little bit of this shade right here in the crease. Just kind of build that up, and then add a little bit of this to the outer corner and build that up, and then just go from there. So I'm just going to grab my Luxie 239 and dip into this shade right here, which is called Cola, I believe. Acapella. Acapella. Okay, so we've got some blue laid down. Now let's jump over to the Fenty stick, and I think I want to build up a little bit of blue just in the outer corner with this and see what that looks like. If it's not dark enough, I'll go over it with the shade Cola and the James Charles palette. That one's a little bit darker. Okay, so now I think I'm going to attempt is the key word here because I really suck at it, but I'm going to attempt a cut crease. So bear with me while I try this project. Okay, so now that we've got our concealer on, I'm just gonna go back into the James Charles palette with the deeper shade and Cola right here and just kind of deepen up around the crease. And I feel like that'll make everything pop a little bit more. So now what I would like to do is go back into the James Charles palette and pick up this icy blue shade right here, which is called, let's see, Hello. So I'm just going to dip into that with the Sephora small shadow brush. So that doesn't look so bad. I'm kind of liking that. This is actually the first cut crease that I've done where I've been like, not so bad. So yeah, go Whitney. Okay, so we actually did it. I attempted and completed a cut crease, which is amazing. So if all else fails in this video, at least we did a cut crease. So practice makes perfect, bitch. So now what I kind of want to focus on is under the eyes, and what I have seen so far, or what has worked anyways, is people outlining their eyes with a liquid liner and just dragging it underneath the lower lash line and then just filling that in with white just to kind of make your eyes appear a little bit bigger down here in this corner. So I'm gonna try that and see if it works. Please God, fingers crossed that it works. And I'm just going to use the Benefit roller liner to do that, which Jade had a pretty like nice wing too, so I'll do that as well. Okay, so I've laid down the outline. Now I'm just going to fill it in with the white NYX Jumbo pencil and just hope to God that this looks okay. Hope to God. So what do we think about that? Did that open up the eye any? What do we think? Does it have a big wide open eye like a BRATZ doll? Not really, but let's work on it a little bit more. well, it could look better. Having seen some things now, it could have been done better. But we're gonna roll with it. It is what it is, so we're just gonna roll with it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the face now. So now what we wanna do is we want a really doll-like complexion. So we want something super dewy, shiny, just really fresh, full coverage. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is actually mix my two foundations together. So I'm going to use the Lancome Tien Idol Ultra, I think is how you say it, and then the Too Faced Born This Way. This one's too light, this one's too dark. The two together make a really good match for my skin, and they give me a really nice dewy full coverage complexion. So I thought this might be good for any kind of doll-like finish. But of course first we will prime with the Smashbox Primerizer. So I'm feeling a little dry today. I've got like a few dry patches around my chin area and around my nose. So we're just gonna use this. That way everything is nice and nourished. And we've got a clean, nice, silky canvas to put everything on. Squirt of this one. Squirt of this one. And then just kind of mix them together. And then I'm just going to apply that with the Morphe 444. There we go. So I think that looks nice and smooth, nice good complexion. So just going to go ahead in with my concealer now. And I will actually be using the Marc Jacobs concealer pen. This one was on sale recently at Sephora when I went and picked up the sequins eyeshadows. Those were on sale. This was on sale too. So I went ahead and picked this one up. This was like the last one they had in my shade. I don't know if they're discontinuing this or if it was just on sale, but I went ahead and picked it up. So we're gonna try this out today. Looks a little pink, but we'll roll with it. I like that it has that silver applicator. It feels really nice and smooth under the eyes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna blend in that concealer using the Fenty concealer brush. Still trying this one out. So that Marc Jacobs concealer, super thin consistency, like blended out to like nothing, which is pretty good because it had a really good coverage. Like it covered really well, you just didn't need a whole lot of it, which is pretty amazing because lately I feel like I've been having to slap on a lot of concealer to get the coverage that I want, but not with that one. Let's highlight just a bit. Okay, so now we want to set everything before it starts to crease on us. So I'm going to grab my Becca Hydra Mist setting powder and we're just going to pop that all over the face and just set everything in place real quick. Okay, so now let's pop on some mascara before I forget about it totally. So I'm just going to use the Benefit Roller Lash. Okay, so now let's pop some brows on. So I'm just going to use the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 4. And using the Anastasia brow brush and the number 12, the super duper skinny one. So I'll pop some brows on and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so what I can tell from the BRATZ dolls is they have really skinny eyebrows, kind of like what was popular in the early 2000s. I don't have really skinny eyebrows, and I refuse to pluck my eyebrows to make them fit a challenge. And I tried everything I could to make these smaller eyebrows. I'm not good at doing the pencil thin eyebrows. Maybe I should have used Anastasia Brow Wiz. That would have been better instead of the Benefit Brow. I feel like that just kind of put a little bit too much product on anyways, and then I was just like, oh, okay, they're thick naturally. That's just the way it is. So maybe I could have done a little bit better if I used a different product, but too late now. We're just gonna keep it going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight that with the Benefit Highbrow Glow. Typical for Whitney. She always uses this product. So now, just to add to the doll-like features, we're gonna go ahead and contour, highlight, blush, all that jazz. So what I have for that is actually the Dior Backstage Face Glow palette. So I'm really excited about this one. I absolutely love this palette. I have not used it enough. I figured this will be perfect since what we're trying to do is raise our cheekbones anyways. So I can lay a slightly maybe gilded bronzer on my cheekbones and it not look so highlightish. It'll be actually more bronzer because the whole point in this is to lift your cheekbones, like to make your eyes big, your lips big, you lift your cheekbones, make your nose really small. So we're gonna attempt that with this palette and see how it goes. So I'm just grabbing my regular Morphe Slanted contour brush and dipping into this shade right here, which is just the blush bronze shade. And the point in this is, from what I can tell, is instead of putting it like right on your cheekbones where you normally would, you want to put it kind of above your cheekbones, like where you would your highlighter. So that way it kind of lifts everything up a little bit more and makes you look like a doll. So we'll see how this works. So that worked pretty well actually. Okay, and now I'm just going to do a little bit down the nose, contour the nose area. I don't know if you guys can hear it today, but today it's Fantasia being played. Fantasia is a staple in our Disney collection. Hyde absolutely loves it, so we play it almost every day. So if you watch my channel a lot, you probably hear a lot of Fantasia. I just want to make that nose as short as possible because I have a really elongated, lumpy nose. And that's pretty much all we can do for the nose. So I'm going to do a little bit under the lip. Alright, so now we're going to pop into the blush, which is just the shade pink. So I'm going to pop into that with my little blush brush, my Smashbox blush brush. Drop into that. And since we are doing like doll-like features, we want to bring it like right into the apples of our cheeks. And then just kind of swirl it back. Easiest way to find the apples of your cheeks? Smile. They're the little round parts right there. So it is a lovely 71 degrees outside today. I'm thinking I just might have to go to the park and look like a BRATZ doll and just be cutesy and just out there at the park with my child, just like, hey, just dress up like an old BRATZ doll, don't mind me, you know, because I'm the type of person, I will wear this out in public. I don't give a fuck. I will do it. Like, I think it's great. I think it's funny. I think it's exciting. Like, if I was to see someone in public like this, I'd be like, oh my god, you look fabulous. Thank you for just being brave. Like, so I appreciate things like that. So I like to do them too. So I probably will just go to the park and just chill with my baby girl, and we'll just chill in the sunshine and just have a good day. So now I'm going to pop into the highlighter shade, which is just the strobe shade. Okay, so now let's pop into a lip color. So what do we want to use for lip color? Let's see. There are a few different options over here. A few different options. Let's scope out the scene. She has like a really pinky pink lip, looks like a lip gloss on in the picture. I don't have anything like super duper pinky pink like that. I have like a lot of neutrals, like a lot of mauves. No pinky pink like that. So I figured I would just try like a mauve and then do like a neutral lip gloss over it, and that might kind of balance it out. And just do like a darker lip liner. Yeah, I just do like a darker lip liner. So I'll try that. So I'm just gonna start with, this is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. So I'm just gonna pop this on and see how we like that. And I'm going to overline the top of my lips very heavily because the Bratz dolls have really thick lips. I do not. So this is my way of kind of making up for it. I'm trying to focus it just on mostly the center of the lips as well. Just because they have like the poof lips, you know, the cute little lips, which I don't have. I have like the flat, just thin worm-like lips. So mine are the complete opposite of the Bratz doll. So, ooh, I have a lip plumper. Let me try that and see if that helps. Sad is I overlined the shit out of my lip liner. And you can barely tell. You can barely fucking tell. That's how little my lips are. Anyway, let me find that lip plumper. So this is from Glam Glow. This is their Plump Rageous Matte Lip Treatment. So it dries down matte. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this on and then do like a gloss over it, since it dries down matte and everything. Oh, I forgot it's like a brown tinted. You see that? Hopefully this will work. It won't stain my lips too brown. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry down for a little bit, and as soon as that dries down, let's see. So I have a few different options here. So I was thinking of using the Kokie Kissable liquid lipstick, but I just really fucking hate this. Like, to be honest, I pulled it out and I was like, ooh, this might be a good shade, and I swatched it and I was like, it's a little bit darker than what I wanted, but I can probably make it work. And as I let it dry down on my hand, I was just like, I remember why this is in a drawer and I never use it. It's because I fucking hate it. It dries down to like this crappy, flaky, just ew, it gets all over my teeth. It's, I cannot stand this, so I'm actually just gonna throw this away. Like, I'm not even gonna keep this anymore. Like, declutter, bye. Okay, so anyways, our next options that we've narrowed it down to now are the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, which is a pretty good, just neutral shade that I thought might just make everything a little bit more pinky, or the Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Gloss in Sugar Sugar, which is not really the lip gloss, I think. Yeah, it's like the lippy stick. So it's like the lip gloss, just in a stick, which is weird. Like, it looks exactly like the lip gloss. It's really confusing and it's really off-putting. But, yeah, so we have these two. What do we think? I think I'm gonna try the Marc Jacobs. I'm gonna try the Marc Jacobs and see how far I get with that. So while that is drying down, I'll just go ahead and set everything with my Makeup Mist and Fix setting spray. Oh god, the mister on that is like so strong. It's like, you better hold that shit back, girl. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, I'll go ahead and pop on some lashes, and then I'll do the Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so this is the finished Bratz doll look. I kind of tried to do my hair a little bit kind of how hers was, just because I definitely don't have the outfit right and her bangs are straight across. Mine are obviously side angled. So we don't look exactly the same. No, we do not. But I tried to get the makeup pretty close. The lips are definitely not close. I feel like they look better in one picture than they do the other. I tried really hard with the eyes. I feel like I did an okay job for just a practice run. Okay, so here is her. And of course she's got all her hair slicked back. But she's got the blue on top in the knots. My blue is in the bottom, as you can see. So, what do we think? I'll try and edit this and insert a picture of it like up there so you guys can compare. Is it a yay? Is it a nay? So, compared to the picture, wherever it is, what do we think, you guys? Am I looking like the Bratz doll? Did I complete the challenge? Did I totally fail it? What do we think? I feel like I did an okay job on the eyes. I feel like I did a pretty decent job on the eyes, actually. I feel like the lips could have been done better. The hair could have been done better. The outfit could have been done better. But I feel like the eyes is pretty okay compared to some of the other ones that I've seen. This one's pretty spot on. So, yay, Whitney, right on. Woohoo! Alright, she did it. We did the Bratz challenge. Even if we totally failed at the Bratz challenge, at least we tried, right? And that's what matters. So, we did it. We did it. Congratulations. Yes. Yay! Alright, so that is my Bratz challenge. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and you liked it. If you did like it, give me a like. Hit that like button right there. You know I appreciate it. If you want to see more of stuff like this, or if you just like my vibe and you just want to support me, I greatly appreciate it. Just hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me, and I'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future. Alright, I love you guys. Peace out.